Welcome to the Contract Administration Tool. This video is a tutorial on how to navigate the Contract Administration Tool, which will aid in determining whether DCMA or the Air Force Contracting Office should be responsible for contract administration. Remember, this tool is just that, a tool. Each case is situation dependent and requires comprehensive thought and analysis by the contracting team. This tool is designed purely to aid with this process. Toolbar provides quick access to the various parts of this tool. To start, there are three sequential modules that make up the tool: the tables with product service codes, decision tree, and the pre-solicitation checklist for the contracting officer. Navigation is simply by clicking on the flying tiger to move on to the next page. At the bottom of the home page, there is a hyperlink to email our office with comments and suggestions. By clicking on the flying tiger, it'll take you to the next page. However, in an effort to save time, I have already opened the pages we will be discussing in separate tabs, and I will hover over the links to the next page before advancing. Again, to navigate to the next page, click on the flying tiger, and it'll take you to page 2, which is CAT Basics. Those are the FAR supplements that tell you about contract administration, and they are all hyperlinked on this page. Moving on, by clicking on the flying tiger for next, you'll come to the PSC or product service code table, and it's broken out into the various alpha and numeric codes. I've chosen A, which provides of the 880 product service codes that begin with A. You'll notice that in the column for determination, a lot of them have non-mission listed, though not all of them. Non-mission simply means to DCMA, when they see that product service code listed as your primary product service code, they have determined that it typically does not represent a part of their core mission, and they typically would not provide contract oversight. Again, I say typically because there are exceptions virtually to every one of these rules. Moving back to the product service code table, at the bottom you'll notice there's a next. That'll take you to the decision tree, and it's broken out into 3 branches: service, supply, or low value, low risk. Low value, low risk, it's below $300,000, and there's no risk, meaning there's no cost cleanse, no GFP, and the like. I've chosen supply, and if you click on the hyperlink in the middle there, it'll take you to supply decision tree, and it's broken up into various questions. I've gone ahead and opened up all those questions. If you click yes or no, it'll move you on through the tree. If you click no, it'll take you to each of these questions presented. I've chosen to highlight the COTS and MOTS question. COTS and MOTS means commercial off the shelf or military off the shelf. What that means as far as administration is, since it's off the shelf, ready to be shipped, there's virtually nothing for DCMA to administer. However, don't be confused by the word commercial. Commercial could be many things, to include off the shelf, or could mean it's a commercial item that could take years to produce. Going back to the decision tree, if you get down to the bottom by answering no, it's going to take you to pages essentially says DCMA probably provide a contract administration. Again, there are 3 parts to the decision, or 3 branches to the decision tree: service, supply, and low risk. Moving on to the next part of our tool, that being the scenarios and standards. You'll see there are several scenarios and several standards. I'm going to go ahead and click on the 18 DFARS exceptions under the standards. And here's a listing of those items. The DFAR says in those cases where one of these except that DCMA won't provide administration. However, there are a few exceptions to that, one being a simulator operation, whether it be aircraft or missiles, simulator operations on the military installations. DCMA typically will provide oversight for that. If in doubt, over the left toolbar, look on the POC list and contact your DCMA rep and ask for advice. Lastly, by clicking on to the checklist, there are several items in the checklist to help you determine whether or not you're on the right path, and simply navigating it, you would use the line tagger again. In closing, remember, this is a tool, and just that, a tool. You're still required to make the best decision. Your knowledge, what's written in the FAR supplement, and support from your DCMA reps. Thank you.